computer. And we are recording. Okay, perfect. We're recording now. So we'll get started. Okay, so the first thing I wanted to talk about is you guys all should have seen, hopefully, and I know Tanya has messaged out to her team, and I've messaged and tagged my team as well. But one of the things that Tanya in particular is running this month is the a power hour daily, but it's broken up into the Power 20. So I just want to make sure that you guys are seeing this and that you guys are utilizing this. And this is so important. I don't think I have to go over like all the tasks or anything like that she's sharing, but she's pretty much sharing it in the team page. And I'm guessing maybe in your chat too, but I know she's doing it in the team page. And she's doing the morning Power 20, the afternoon Power 20, the evening Power 20, and the before bed Power 20. So it's actually a little bit more than an hour, but it's broken up. The big thing I wanted to stress with this, especially for anybody that's new and on the team, is how important it is and easy it is to break this up. So many people get overwhelmed and say, I can't do a power hour every day. You can. And, you know, I have 3 little kids. I stay home. I actually have another job too that I work from home. And this is how I work my business. Barely ever do I have time to sit down for an hour straight and do a power hour. I'm really lucky if I do. So this is the best way to do it. And I actually see more success when I do it this way too, because when you really think about it, you want to be engaging and interacting on Facebook and in stories and on Instagram at different times of the day. So you want to be engaging in the morning. You want to be engaging in the afternoon. You want to be engaging in the evening, because you're going to hit different people too. Different people are posting in the morning than the crowd that's posting in the evening. So it's so important to engage throughout the day. And I think if from what I remember, from what I've seen so far from the Power 20s that Tanya has shared, she has engaging in your feed on every single one of them. And that is so important to do throughout the day. So that's the first thing. Does anybody have any questions about the Power 20 that is being done this month? Okay, if you do, drop them in the chat so that I can answer those questions for you guys, or you can message your upline or Tanya or myself afterwards. But please, I highly encourage you to take advantage of those. Okay, so that's the Power 20. Somebody's saying it's not letting me on. I don't know. If anybody is friends with Deborah, you're on. Rachel is saying she can't get on. Rachel Jones, can you try to message her and help her get on, please? Okay, so that's the Power 20. The next thing I want to talk about is the weekly power hours that we're going to be doing. So some of us leaders have committed to doing weekly power hours. Tanya is, at least for this month, and we will most likely continue them into the following month. We're going to see how it goes this month. Tanya is going to be doing Tuesdays normally, but she just got caught up at her salon today. So she will normally be doing Tuesdays. Leslie Meek will be doing Wednesdays. She will actually be doing, it's going to be, I think she called it like happy half hour or something like that. So hers will be 30 minutes on Wednesdays. And I believe that is at 4, let me double check the time on that for you real fast on Leslie's. Leslie's will be 1:30 Mountain Standard Time, 4:30 Eastern every Wednesday. So make sure you can get, if you can get on those will be great. She is a diamond leader on our team. She's another sideline for Tanya and a sideline for myself as well. And then I will be doing power hours on Thursdays, and mine will be at 7 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. So 7 p.m. in Arizona. And so I think it's really important that you get on these, all 3 of them if you can. I love working as a sideline with Tanya and with Leslie. We are not on each other's upline or downline. And I actually think that's really great for you guys, because I also think it's really good to hear from different leaders and how they run their teams. I know that's kind of how I got to Double Diamond, was getting on different power hours. Danielle is my upline, and we all love Danielle. She's absolutely fantastic. But it's also nice to hear from somebody else too and kind of get new ideas. So I think it's really great to take advantage of those power hours. So again, Tanya will be Tuesdays, Leslie will be Wednesdays, and I will be Thursdays. And there may be some extra ones thrown in there, but those ones are guaranteed. So that is the weekly power hours we will be doing for July. And then I want to make sure too, I know I see some familiar names on here. I know not all of you guys are new, but there are a couple people that are new and maybe watching later too. I want to make sure you guys understand how important a daily six list is. I cannot express enough how the daily six list is how I got to Double Diamond. I have had a crazy year, a crazy few months. Even the month I went Double Diamond, I unfortunately had a death in the family the month before. I had a lot of stuff going on at home, and I still did it. And honestly, it was because without fail, I do my six list every single day. And then when I do have something crazy going on or a family emergency or anything, like, I'm still bringing in customers and still bringing in distributors because of the work that I put in prior to that. My husband and I checked off one of our huge bucket list items. On my wall back there in one of those frames is actually our dream board that I made almost 2 years ago. And one of the things on there was an Alaskan cruise. And we checked that off in the beginning of this month. We went on a cruise for a week. And I was pretty much without internet for a week. I got a little bit of internet when we were on land. It was actually like kind of giving me anxiety because I'm not used to not being on and messaging people. But I still signed 2 customers and 2 distributors the week I was on my cruise with no internet, because I was intentional when I did have internet, and I was intentional leading up to my cruise. So I just can't express how important the daily six list is. It's so easy to get caught up in the scroll hole of Facebook, as I call it. I don't know about you guys, but I'll be sitting there like when I wake up in the morning or at night, and sometimes I catch myself like just scrolling my newsfeed and I don't even know what I'm reading sometimes. So it's really important to be intentional too. You want to, don't just scroll past posts. You want to like them, engage in them, comment on them, click on their Facebook profile and comment on one of their posts, or go like a few of their posts. I talk about this a lot with my team. I'm sure Tanya talks about it with you guys too. But my engagement on my Facebook goes up more when I'm engaging on other people's pages. And the more you engage on their pages or even message them, the more you're going to show up in their newsfeed. So that's really important. So I just really quickly wanted to share with you guys what my daily six list looks like. And then we're going to go into a couple of quick power hour, well, it's not going to be an hour, but power hour type activities for the second half of this. So what my six list looks like, and I can share this in our team chats, or I can send it to Tanya to send to you guys too. I do 30 minutes of self-development every single day. I try my absolute hardest to wake up before my kids do in the morning and get it done before they wake up. So I do 30 minutes of self-development. Whether it's watching a YouTube training, listening to a book on tape, going and reading my book, whatever it is, that's the first thing I do. I don't even scroll Facebook or open my Facebook Messenger or anything like that until I've done my personal development, because for me, it's all about mindset. And when I start my day off that way, it sets the tone for the rest of the day. And it just gets me more, pumped up and excited and in a better mood for the day. I add 10 new Facebook friends at minimum every single day. And this doesn't mean 10 new requests. This means they accepted my friend request. So I keep adding until I get 10 friends accepted. Sometimes that means I have to send 50 or 60 friend requests even. So that's my thing. Some people, I know a lot of times in these power hour tasks that we give you guys, or even in the power 20s that Tanya's doing, it's add 10 friends, add 20 friends, or whatever it is. And I think some people think that means just send out 10 requests. That's not what you want to be doing. You want to be adding until you get 10 new friends. Because you can send all the requests out you want. That doesn't do anything for you. With that said, I don't have a ton of time tonight, which is why this is only a power 30, so I don't really have time to dive into this. But you can message Tanya or myself to ask me how to do this if you're not sure. You also want to be going every couple of days into your friend requests and deleting ones that are not accepted. Because if you have too many pending friend requests, that messes with Facebook algorithms and all that type of stuff too. So that's the second thing I do on my daily 6 list. I send 10 business messages a day at least. Now, these are my minimum. Your 6 list is like your bare minimum. So I send at least 10 business messages a day, sometimes depending on the last conversation I had with the person, or if it's a first conversation, I'll say different things, but I'll say, you know, okay, girl, why aren't you doing what I'm doing? Or I'm sure you've been asked this before, but what's holding you back? Or if it's somebody that I'm closer with or that I feel like I can kind of joke more with, I'll even say things. I like to like kind of be stupid or funny with it sometimes because it kind of gets their attention more. I'll send a GIF, like if they haven't answered me, like there's like the you there ones where, I don't know, they're like, he's like looking for them or whatever it is, or the one where they're like, checking their watch and stuff if they haven't answered me, especially for the promo codes. I'll be like, only 2 days left. Are you going to respond to me? Or, you know, ready to be best friends and make money together online or something like that. Just read your audience, read who you're talking to, and don't send the same thing to everybody. So 10 business messages. I get 3 people to host a post for me daily at bare minimum. 3 people to say yes and actually put the host a post up on their page. So this means basically that those that tell me no to signing as a distributor or signing as a customer, or maybe ended in a dead end, or they're not answering me, or they haven't given me a full answer to whether or not they want to order product or join my team, then I will say, well, let's get a post up on your wall. And if I sign enough people from your post, you know, you can get free samples or whatever our team host to post is. You guys know how to do the host to post stuff. But the biggest thing I wanted to point out with that, and I'm pretty sure Tanya stresses this too, I never just say okay to somebody who tells me no to the business or no to signing as a customer. I will then ask them to host a post for me. So that is the next one that I do, the 3 host to post minimum daily. Another thing that I've been doing, and I was actually not very good about this last month, but this is what I did January, February, March. I went double diamond Tanya and I went double diamond together, end of March, right? Yeah. And January, February, March, and even April, one of the biggest things I did that got us there was I printed out my full friends list on Facebook, and every single day I would have one full friends list page highlighted. And when I highlight somebody on my friends list, that means that I have gone on their page, I've interacted on their page, I've sent them a message, I've followed up with them, I've liked a couple of their posts. Depending on the person, highlighting may have a different reason, but I've done something with their Facebook page, whether it's commenting, liking, messaging, something along those lines, or following up. So that's what I do with that. And then the last thing I do is Instagram. That is one thing I personally am working on and still learning. I really, for the most part, work my business on Facebook. But my new thing I'm doing is Instagram too. And so the last thing on my 6 list is gaining Instagram followers. I try to get at least 25 at least a day. And I'll do different things, whether or not it's clicking on one of my friends and going to their follower. Like I'll look at one of their pictures, that maybe a mom life picture, or something that relates to me, and look at all the people that liked that picture and then follow quite a few of them. Or maybe anywhere I go with my family, like if we go to the donut shop or we go to the play place, anytime I go to those places, I try to remember to go on Instagram and search that place that I went to and follow people that have tagged or liked that location on Instagram. And then I guess this isn't my extra, but I still do it every day. And I know this is also in the Power 20s, is my Instagram and Facebook story. I personally do mine every night before bed, just because I normally forget during the day with my kids. And then it gives me a full 24 hours to go and reload it the next night. So every night before bed, I get my Instagram story up, and then it's there till the next day. So that's my 6 list that I live by. Hopefully that is helpful to you guys. I can share that with you guys in our team chat as well, if you would like. So there's 6 lists. and this is where I want to get a little bit of feedback from you guys. I want to talk about posts that are working. So what posts are working for you guys? If you want to share scripts in the chat, you can. If you want to unmute yourself and share a post that is working for you right now or how you're doing it. One thing I wanted to start with, and then you guys can chime in, what's working for me and my team right now, and I think a couple other people are doing this too. I'm sure you guys saw that we're doing our host to post a little bit differently this month. Every couple days, we're doing something new. In fact, I think I just saw the notification that Michelle is going live right now picking a winner for the $30 Cash App. But what I've been doing for the last month or two, especially in the first week, is when somebody comments that they want to host a post or be entered in our drawing, instead of asking them to host a post for a product, I'm actually having them put on their Facebook page about the host a post. So I'm actually trying to pull one up real quick. I don't know if it'll show for you. My Facebook's being really slow. So this girl right here, I don't know if you guys can see this super well, but she commented that she wanted to be entered in the $30 Cash App. Instead of asking her to post about our products, I had her put the first 100 people to drop their favorite ice cream flavor get a chance to have $30 sent to them via Cash App from my friend Angela. The drawing will be at 8 p.m. tomorrow night. She'll message you to confirm your entry. And then I added all those people and messaged them. Now, I've been doing this 3 deep, meaning I've been having my friends do this, and then the people that comment on their post, I've been having them do it as well, and I've sometimes even been doing it one more. The whole point of this is not obviously to get, well, it kind of is to get customers, but it's actually to grow your network. So you're tapping in to your friends' network and your friends' friends' network and their friends' friends' network to get this host to post out there. So that's what I've been doing that's been working, and at like 2 or 3 deep is when I will then say, okay, can you put up a product host to post? Does that make sense? If that doesn't make sense, comment in the chat and just ask whatever questions you have. Perfect. So does anybody else have any posts that they want to share that are working for them, or any questions about posting or host to post or anything like that? No? Quiet.
I think we all kind of do the same thing that you do,
Yeah.
Angela. So yeah, I mean, I think we're all kind of on the same page. So
Perfect.
I mean, like the people that don't know, they can just look at it like on one of the team pages.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. So good. Yeah, I know a lot of us do a lot of things similar, especially because, between us Diamond and Above leaders, we talk so much about all of our ideas and share them. So, and then one other thing that I shared with my team, and I did share it with Tanya, I shared it with our Diamonds and Above chat group, so they may have shared it with you guys, but I put together a social media challenge for July, because one of the biggest complaints I was getting from some of my team was they're not getting very good engagement. So I made a daily social media challenge. I don't know if you guys saw this. If not, I can post it and share it. But basically yesterday was to post an on a scale of 1 to 10 question. So I took a picture, I found a picture of like a bar that somebody had made out of an old Volkswagen van, and it was really cool. And I just put on a scale of 1 to 10, how cool is this? I got like 30 shares, and I didn't get a ton of comments, but I got like 50 likes and 30 shares. I don't even know. It was crazy. And when you make posts that people share, by the way, that boosts your algorithm on Facebook too, because then Facebook is saying, oh, people like what she's posting and they're sharing it. We're going to put her in their newsfeed more. So that's a good thing to remember too, is the type of post things that people are going to want to share also. Today, the social media challenge was to post something about a summer travel hack. Whether you're sharing a summer travel hack or asking for one. The one I did today, I'm taking my kids camping this weekend. So I actually asked for camping with kids hacks. And I've got like 15 comments on it so far already. And I only posted that a little bit ago. So I'll share that challenge with you guys. It has nothing to do with the business, any of the posts that we're doing on the day-to-day. It's literally about getting engagement on your Facebook. So I can share that with you guys too. Any questions? We're almost done. Okay, so that's pretty much all I got for you, but I did want to end really quickly with just a couple of tasks. I've got to get off in about a little less than 10 minutes. So I first wanted, it's almost evening time. One of the things I do every night, and you may have already done this, but if you have, then you can just make some more and get them ready for the next couple days, is just getting your Instagram story for either tonight or tomorrow morning ready. So if you guys don't know, a lot of people, especially the new people on my team, will ask me, like, how do you make these amazing Instagram stories? I don't make any of my Instagram stories. I get them from leaders or I search on Pinterest. So you can follow top leaders on Instagram. If you don't know how to save their Instagram stories, you literally just have to hold your finger down on it and screenshot it. So that's how I do that. So let's just spend a couple minutes real quick on saving. I personally too, another thing I do for organization is I have an album on my phone titled Instagram Stories. So I will, anytime I see something cool that I want to save for Instagram Stories, I save it in my album. So let's just spend like a quick, I don't know, 2 or 3 minutes getting your Instagram stories ready. Either if you haven't posted in a while, go ahead and post them now. But if you're not due to update your Instagram, Facebook story, then just save them and get them ready to post. So we'll do that for a couple minutes, and then I have one more task for you before we jump off. And as you guys are looking for or putting together your Instagram stories or Facebook stories, especially if you guys have codes left for the $49, I highly encourage your Facebook or Instagram story to be about joining the business. So I have been making sure that I put business related stories up. I try to do them every day, but especially since the $49 codes, I still have 2 left. Because I bought a ticket for myself and my husband that I'm trying to use. So I've been trying to put those in every single day. So make sure you're getting business and product into your stories. Okay. Like I said, I don't have a ton more time, so I'm going to move on. I guess I lied earlier. I have 2 more tasks for you, but one of them is super fast. I think Tanya posted this today too, but I also posted it. I've been with It Works for 2 years, exactly about a week ago. So I love my Facebook memories because I always get good ideas for posts that I made last year. So one of the things, I did it a little bit differently than I did last year, but this was my one from last year. And it was an image, like a patriotic image that I made. And on top of it, it says, ask me why July 2nd is the best day to join. So I want to challenge you guys to make an image like this. And if you've already done a post like this today, then maybe make it for tomorrow, for July 3rd, that just literally says, ask me why July 2nd is the best day to join. And then with that image, you can make it in Pic Collage or Word Swag or whatever. You can post something, and I can share this in the chat real quick. Something like, hang on, something like this. So it says, today will be amazing. This is what I put last year. Today will be amazing. I'm up early and I'm ready to rock today because today is the best day to join my team. Who wants a $10,000 bonus right now? Okay, wait, hang on. Sorry. The bonus was different last year. So you would want to do a $10,000 bonus. Who wants a $10,000 bonus in the next 4 months? Who wants info? So I'll share that with you guys. You can reword it to your liking. And I challenge you guys to post that either now if you're due for a post, or first thing tomorrow morning if you've already posted something like this. $10,000 bonus. I'm just editing it for you to be in line with what bonuses we have. $10,000 bonus in the next. It's 4 months, right? Is it 3 or 4 months for new distributors? I think it's 4. 4 months. 10,000. Okay, I think that's right. Perfect. So something along those lines to go with your image, okay? And then last task that we're gonna do, and I know you guys have done this before, but this is just so, so important and so helpful, at least I think, and something else that I try to do every single day is the product model green light messaging. So even if you guys need to jump off or anything like that, the last task that I have for you guys though is to send out at least 15 messages with the product model messaging. So that one, let me get the script for you on it. Give me just a second and I'll pull it up for you. I want you to go on Greenlight messaging though and send this to at least 15 people. That's the one that's like, hey, would you be willing to be a product model for me for one of my products or something like that? I gotta find the exact script. I had it open and then I closed it when I was looking for the other one for you. Does anybody, Katie, do you happen to have it by any chance? I'm trying to find it. Hang on.
Hold on, let me find it in my messenger. Hold on.
Okay. I know I have it. I just have so many things saved on my notes. Product summaries. How are you doing? Okay, I found it. Okay, so there you go. I found it. I just said that, hey, I was curious if you'd want to be a 90-day product model for me using one or some of our products. I'm looking for 2 more people right now. I'd love your help to build my portfolio. You'll get a huge discount. Would you by chance be interested? And then if people respond to that and say, oh, what does that mean? Or what does that entail? Or what would I need to do? A lot of times I just ask them what I will say, well, we have, over 40 natural plant-based products. What are some of your health and wellness goals that I can help you with? And then I send them, and I don't think I can't send a picture here on Zoom, so I will send it to the team chat so you guys can see. But I send them this picture right here that says pick from these options. And it says weight loss, more energy, better nutrition, stronger immunity, longer, healthier hair and skin, better sleep, less stress, wanting to tighten and tone. And I just send that to them and say, can I help you with any of these health goals? 9 times out of 10, they say weight loss, and then I go with the upsell on the quad pack. So get that message out to at least 15 people. I will stay on for a few minutes if anybody has questions or just wants to stay on while they're doing that. But that's all I got for you guys tonight. So thanks for getting on, and let me know if you guys have questions, but I am going to go ahead and stop the recording.
Thank you, Angela.
You're welcome, guys. Have a good night.
Yep, bye.